Hello everyone. So there was a question not on my service desk and also not on my YouTube channel. Someone actually asked me this question uh, about learning Atlassian tools or learning Jira and getting started with the consultation or Jira administration. And the main question was that should I focus more on the Jira Data Center, or maybe I just focus or not focus at all on Jira Data Center, whether I should just learn Jira Cloud. And I thought I'll probably give him my honest opinion. And I have mentioned this in the past, so in case you're new to my channel, I think this video would be useful. By the way, on my channel, I have made I think apart from, of course, my daily videos, I have also made a few videos talking purely about Atlassian career. And when it comes to choosing a path in the beginning, whether you're wondering learning Jira administration, consultation on server slash data center is going to be more beneficial or not, then the answer is, from my own personal experience, yes, it would be more beneficial if you develop this, skill set of doing wonderful things with Jira Data Center. Now, don't worry too much about the Jira Cloud because Jira Cloud, as compared to Jira Data Center, is still not very difficult when it comes to doing admin stuff or maybe doing consultation. I think you should learn both in case you're new to it because it is not massively difficult. For example, if you are new to Jira, things that you would be doing admin wise would be more or less same on both the platforms, but on Jira, Jira Data Center, Jira Server, on-prem version, you might feel lack of features. For example, you don't really have Jira Work Management. You don't really have uh, all the changes of the UI, the user interface. The user interface on cloud is definitely different. I personally don't care too much about the user interface because it is a bit of a pain. You can't really do inline editing. I mean, you can do inline editing, but it is still not the same. It is not the response is not really like what you have on Jira uh, on-prem version. Now, one key skill that will give you an edge is definitely script runner for Jira. And if you are, let us say, imagine that you have your own resume. After 6 months, you have learned a lot of things and you have your resume ready and you want to start applying for a new job, or maybe you want to switch your career. If you know, let us say on your, I mean, forget about the resume, but if you know how to do things on Jira on-prem version of not just Jira, but any other Atlassian tool that is there on Prem, for example, Confluence or maybe Bitbucket, and if or maybe Fisheye Crucible, in case you know what Fisheye Crucible is. So if you have those skills of doing things on server, for example, you can upgrade, you can install, you can do some server management, like maybe upgrading your MySQL. I mean, basic things. Not really talking about like a full-fledged system admin skills, but if you know how to troubleshoot, how to figure out things on the server, for example, looking at log files, and if you can write scripts, then you will definitely have more chances of getting a job, especially if you are applying in a big enterprise company where they will never really move to cloud. To be honest, I don't really know the future, so I can't really say for sure whether cloud will be there forever. It seems like, based on my observation, based on what I know from my other colleagues, I think uh, Jira Data Center will probably fade away, maybe in the next 5 years. But I think even if we talk about 5 years, 5 years is a long time, and it seems unlikely that Jira on-prem version will go away completely. Maybe Atlassian will focus. I mean, they have already started focusing only on Jira Cloud, but Jira server version will hopefully get updates and will continue to get updates for a long time. And I think Jira on-prem skills, you know, not just a system admin, but doing things on the server, script runner, for example, where of course we are focused more on the development side. I think these skills will become a niche. For example, if you can do things like automation integration on Jira on-prem version, then of course you can do it on cloud as well, right? Because on cloud, of course, we have a script runner for Jira, but the way script runner for Jira works on cloud is basically using the cloud, Jira Cloud REST API. So it has nothing to do with Java APIs. But of course, if you can do some automation using Java APIs and doing the same thing using REST API is of course not really going to be difficult for you. So my recommendation would be to, I mean, in case you are on the technical side of things, in case you are willing to write code, in case you are not really uh, uncomfortable uh, working on Linux and doing some system admin skills, then I think start with that if you can, if you think you can, manage it skill-wise, because it is of course a bit difficult to learn these things. I mean, of course, if you already have some technical background, if you already have some, development background, or if you are already doing some tool management, then it will be not massively, difficult for you. But to give you my honest opinion, if you have these skills of managing or customizing Jira on Prem, then you can do a lot of things. I mean, of course, if you can do a lot of things on server, then you can do a lot of things on cloud as well, because cloud is purely talking about administration or even doing consultation. You don't really have a lot to do. Of course, when it comes to helping someone, let us say your clients, your potential employer, if let us say they are using Jira Cloud, then it is just a matter of you staying in touch with, okay, you know what Jira Work Management is, you know how things, how different features behave, because it won't be massively different from how you do Jira customizations on Prem anyways. I mean, to be honest, if I look at Jira, or maybe if you have some experience with Jira, I'm sure you know already that Jira hasn't really changed a lot. I mean, of course, a lot of things uh, on the surface has, a lot of things have changed, but essentially Jira is an issue tracker. So the way you define your project structure, issue types and different schemes and workflows, these are the core skills. And even 15 years back, it was not too different from what we do now on Jira. But of course, uh, now we have this marketplace where you can enhance the functionality of your Jira instance and bring in a lot of features. And if you're a Jira consultant, Jira administrator, then you're expected to know about these apps as well, and you're also expected to know about how Jira can work. I mean, talking about business consultation, you should also know how Jira can be used, or Jira can be I mean, how as a consultant you can help someone adopt it. So, uh, if you can, if you're if you're asking me this question, server versus cloud, I would say definitely do both. But if you do, if you start, or if you keep this ambition in mind that you have to learn Jira data center slash server slash on-prem version, then you will always have an edge. You will always have more opportunities guaranteed, because just do a search yourself. I mean, just go to the marketplace, or not marketplace, but just do a search of a Jira consultant job, Jira admin job, and in majority of those jobs, you will find a reference to, okay, the person should be able to do system admin, script runner, and you will get paid more. So that is also one advantage, because you're doing a lot of things, and and you will be in demand. Hopefully, I mean, I might be wrong, but I don't really think these things that we do on prem are going away anytime soon. at least 5 years. That is my prediction. Maybe after 5 years, when everyone has moved to cloud, maybe we'll be the only um, rare Jira consultants left who know how Jira works on Prem, and maybe we'll charge even more. But even if you're thinking of doing it right now, like starting your journey, or maybe if you're thinking whether maybe you have already started learning Jira. I mean, of course, this video is not only for those people who are users. For example, if you are a project manager, scrum master, it doesn't really matter if you do things on server or cloud. I guess if you want to learn about customizations, I think cloud is probably fine. But this video is probably for those people who are, on the technical side, who would be maybe working for a team, or a team who is responsible for owning Jira, or maybe if you are thinking of becoming a developer or a consultant like me. All right, that is it. That is all I wanted to talk about today in this video. I hope you have enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new. Thank you very much. Bye bye.